Hello and welcome back to Thrive. So, wow, we just came off a week of celebration and it almost was like running into a brick wall at full speed. I don't know where you're at right now, but it was a heavy week, a very, very heavy week. There was a lot going on, and a lot of the clients that I've spoken to, there's this weight. Now, I work with a lot of empaths, so you may be actually feeling in your body some of that heaviness, some of that grief, some of that tension, some of that frustration, some of the rage or anger. Whatever emotion you're feeling right now, know that that's okay. And I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness because forgiveness is one of the most transformative change agents across all of the great religions. There's a component around forgiveness. And with forgiveness, a lot of people almost come to a full stop where there's some things that just seem unforgivable. And while that is true, forgiveness is never actually to let somebody else off the hook. Forgiveness is always for ourselves to say, I will no longer allow what has happened. I will no longer allow what this person has done or what this group has done to allow it to impact my thoughts, my behavior, my patterns, my world, my well-being, right? Because that anger and resentment and rage and frustration, it manifests in our body, right? You can feel it in our bodies. And so all I'll say is this, is that forgiveness is a very powerful way to help release. And so I actually today want to do a little bit of a release session to just, if you have anything in your body that you're feeling right now, there's a little activity that you can do to help kind of release the weight. Now, forgiveness I mentioned because if there's a lot of thoughts and repetition around what's going on and or against a certain person, there may be some deeper work you have to do here. Okay. This is just for really the people that are more empathic, that are feeling the weight, not only for themselves, but for like everyone around us. But there's not actual hatred or rage or anything else towards a certain person or group. Okay. If that's the case, please reach out. Know that I'm here for you. We've got some great sessions that are cellular release sessions, one around forgiveness, one around releasing the weight of heavy emotions. So if there's additional support you need, please know that I'm here for you. And we can do a one-on-one for that. So today we're going to just embody what we want to feel. So I want you to just grab a pen and paper, or just at the very top of your head right now. I want you to think, what is it that I want to feel? How do I want to feel in my body? And what are the words that bubble up for you? I just want you to give yourself a second here. How do I want to feel in my body? Okay. And I want you to note that word because I want you to use that when we get to this part, the next part of what we're going to do today. Okay, so first we're going to do a little visualization of release, and then we're going to bring up the energy and the emotions that we want to feel. Okay, so I want you to make note of that word. I'm going to use peace, tranquility. I'm going to use some words, add in whatever resonates most with you. Okay, so take what you need and leave the rest here today. Okay, so I want you to, if you need a quiet space and a comfy chair, we're going to do a little visualization here. It's going to just take a few minutes. So I want you to find a comfy spot, pause the recording if you need to, and find a spot that you can put your feet on the ground. Okay, so I need your feet flat on the ground for this exercise, right? Okay, so go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And another one in and out. And I want you to imagine your feet planted firmly. I mean, like stomping my feet into the ground right now. I want you to plant your feet really firmly into the ground. And I want you to imagine that your feet are growing roots down into the ground and into the earth. And I want you to imagine those roots going way down into the ground, and they're going all the way through the rock, through the layers of the earth, all the way down into the ground, into the center of the earth. And I want you to imagine the emotions and where in your body are you feeling some heaviness? Where in your body are you feeling weight? Like you are carrying the weight of the world or the weight of others, or the weight of what's going on in humanity right now. And I want you to imagine that starting from the top of your head to just flow down your body. It's going to go all the way down into your feet. So starting from the head, going down your neck, down, pooling into your chest and flowing down, down, down into your abdomen, coming up from your fingers all the way up your arms, through your shoulders, and going all the way down, allowing it to just drain from your body, allowing that weight to release, just allowing it to go through your body, through your abdomen, all the way down, through your trunk, all the way down through your hips, in through your legs, down your legs, through your calves, into your ankles, into your feet. And allow that to just drain all the way down into the roots, into the earth. And allow it to drain way down. Allowing all the negative energy, all the heaviness, all the weight, all the hate, all the rage, all the heaviness that you feel in your body to drain all the way down. And release yourself through the power of choice and the power of allowing yourself permission to forgive the wrongdoings of others. And allow that forgiveness to flow along with the weight into the earth, filtering into the earth and allowing it to filter just like water goes through a filter system and clears out the toxins and clears out the minerals and things that are unneeded and unnecessary for you in through the earth. And allow what time you need to allow it to drain. And I want you to now do a nice big deep exhale. So breathe in and exhale with the sound of and allow your voice to just exhale. Breathing in and allowing anything that's left to just exhale from your body into the earth. And now I want you to allow those roots to go even deeper into the earth, where you find this light deep into the earth, where there's this light energy, where there's this vibrant joy, there's this love and hope and dream right in the earth. And I want you to imagine that energy coming up all the way through your roots, okay? I want you to drive that energy all the way up through the earth, okay? So I want you to imagine once you hit that energy, I want you to go deep into that earth, and I want you to pull that energy up, pull it all the way up through the roots. And I want you to allow that energy to flow all the way up through the roots, through your body, and coming up into your heart space. Okay, so I want you to imagine, we're going to pull again. Okay, ready? Going all the way to the center of the earth, all the way energy. Feel that energy, feel that love, feel that peace, feel that joy, feel that vibrance, feel that forgiveness, feel that hope. And whatever words you want to add, peace, ease, connection. And allow that to flow all the way up through your legs, all the way up through your legs, through your abdomen, into your heart space. And I want you to really hold it in your heart space and take a nice deep breath in and energize that feeling. Taking a nice deep breath in and energizing that, allowing it to radiate through every cell, every neuron, every fiber of your being. And take a nice deep breath in and allow it to go through every cell, every neuron, every fiber of your being. And I want you to lock it in like the sound of Tupperware. Shh. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. And I want you to hold that energy. I want you to hold that in your body. And anytime you feel the need to release, you can go ahead and do this exercise again. Take the time that you need, grab some water. And again, if you need some additional support, I'm here from you, knowing that whatever you're feeling right now is okay, and whatever you need to release is okay. Okay, so doing some reflection work now on what is it that you need to let go of. And you can go ahead and replay this exercise and envision what you need to let go of, anything that you need to kind of do a deep dive on, and release. As always, it's wonderful to have you here in Thrive, and I wish you the best week ahead. And I'm here if you need anything. Sending you lots of love. Cheers.